Joseph didn't get the plates in 1823. He saw them, but wasn't allowed to take them. Yet. Moroni said, "Come back each year, and I will teach you the ways of the Lord, and I will prepare you." So he returned to the site every year on September 22nd to receive instructions from Moroni. Now that is some epic training from a ninja master Jedi. A lot of things happened to Joseph in those years, and he grew and grew. Nice scruff, Joseph. Looking manly. He even met a beautiful young lady, Emma. And they were married. Woohoo! Way to go! Later that year, he visited the site again, and this time, Moroni allowed him to have the plates. Training complete! It was time to bring forth the Book of Mormon. Joseph and Emma moved to Harmony, Pennsylvania that year to start their life together and do a great work. Joseph was to begin translating the plates to a language we could all read and understand, but things were not easy. One day, in early 1828, they had a visitor. Martin Harris, a good guy, big heart, and an owner of a huge farm. Martin believed in Joseph and had helped him financially when he had lived in Palmyra. Joseph and Emma were so grateful. Way to go, team! But not everyone was cheering for the Joseph and Martin show. Martin's wife, Lucy, was not buying it. She thought Joseph was being a trickster and trying to pull a fast one. Gold plates? Yeah, right. More like gold potatoes. Martin loved his wife, though. He thought if he could just show her the plates they were working on, she'd believe too. So, Martin asked Joseph, "Can I take the first 116 pages home, just to show her?" Joseph scratched his head. He knew he'd have to ask God. So, Joseph prayed. And guess what? The answer was, nope. But Martin asked again. Joseph prayed again. And the answer was still no. Martin really wanted to prove Joseph was telling the truth to his wife. He pleaded with Joseph. Joseph, being a good friend, and perhaps feeling like he owed him, thought, maybe I'll just ask one more time. And this time, God said, "Joseph, it's your choice, but be careful." Joseph trusted Martin, so he let him take the 116 pages, with some rules. Martin could only show the pages to certain family members, and he had to bring them back in 2 weeks. Easy enough, right? Well, not so much, because 2 weeks passed, then 3, then nothing. Dun, dun, dun! During this time, Joseph and Emma were having a hard time. Emma had just given birth, and their baby had died. Emma was very sick, and Joseph was heartbroken. And on top of that, Martin was missing. Joseph had to find out what had happened. Martin didn't look good. He told Joseph the pages had been lost or stolen. Joseph's heart sank. He had trusted Martin, and now the pages, all of their hard work, was gone. He went home devastated. He prayed and repented. And guess who showed up? The angel Moroni. Moroni said something like, "Joseph, you didn't listen. You let Martin take the pages even when God said no, and then took the gold plates back." Bad men had stolen the 116 pages and would not be giving them back. 2 months passed without the plates. Joseph was crushed, but he humbled himself. He prayed for forgiveness, and he promised to do better. And guess what? God forgave him. Moroni returned the plates. And Joseph, he had learned a big lesson. Joseph said, I made this my rule. When the Lord commands, do it. You may face some choices when you're feeling a bit pressured to do something wrong. But, like Joseph learned, God's work in God's way can't be stopped. You can trust Him. You can choose the right even if it's hard, or even when others try to pull you the other way. So, next time someone tries to talk you into something you know you shouldn't do, remember Joseph and Joseph's rule. It's always worth it to do what's right. When the Lord commands, do it. And that you be firm in keeping the commandments wherewith I have commanded you. And if you do this, behold, I will grant unto you eternal life, even if you should be slain. D&C 5:22. We are grateful for our supporters and members. Making these videos each week is a lot of work for our team. Please consider supporting us by subscribing or joining our memberships. Oh, and check out some of these rad images and artwork from our fellow Thumbys. Thank you to all of our Thumby friends who submitted artwork of the first vision. We received so many amazing entries and love seeing you have fun with the gospel. Thanks to a generous fan donation, we're excited to say that instead of just one winner for the t-shirt contest, we've selected a few. Congratulations to our winners. Thanks for joining us on Thumb Follow Me.